Hi there everyone, this video today we're going to be talking about surface area. Now surface area is just the area of a 3D shape. So we've got a 3D shape here, some words that you should be familiar with: face, edge and vertex. So I'm sure you've seen those words before, but when we talk about surface area, we're talking about the area of all of the sides of a 3D shape. So this shape here, a tetrahedron, has 1, 2, there's the back 1, 3, and the base 4 sides on it. So oftentimes creating a net of this shape, so thinking of this shape folded out and looking at it that way helps when we're trying to work out the surface area, okay? So in terms of classifying shapes, we've got a number of different shapes and you should know the names of these shapes. First we've got a prism, and I think we already discussed this. A prism is one where the cross section is the same throughout the whole shape. So for example, this trapezoidal prism, this shape here is constant throughout the whole shape as we move down. So that's a prism. Pyramids are a little bit different. Pyramids have a point at the top. So we've got square pyramid, rectangular pyramid, a hexagonal pyramid. A cone is a kind of pyramid, but it's curved, so it's a little bit different. We've got a cylinder, which is like a prism. The cross section of the cylinder is a circle there. Okay. And so we've got all these different shapes, spheres and hemispheres, all that sort of thing. And then we've got hedrons as well. Tetrahedron, four-sided shape, a cube, or this is called a hexahedron, octahedron, dodecahedron. This one's pretty cool. We've got all these five-sided shapes on here. And an icosahedron, which is just all these triangles. Okay, so they're called hedrons. All right. So if we want to name these shapes, this one here, this first one here is a cylinder. Okay, we know we've seen that one before, a cylinder. This one here is a four-sided hedron, so we would call that a tetrahedron, tetra meaning four. This one here is a prism, and because the cross-section is a five-sided shape, we call that a pentagon, so we would call this a pentagonal prism. Okay. And this thing here, this is a really interesting shape here. There's definitely a kind of hedron. It's an interesting one. It's like a cube or a regular hexahedron that's had these triangles just carved out of the sides here. Let's also say the number of sides on this thing now. Because we had 6, we've now got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we just have to say that that's a 14-sided hedron, which is kind of interesting. Okay, as I said before, nets are important here as well. To work out the surface area, it's great to be able to unfold shapes like this rectangular prism, to look at it like this. Then it's easy to work out, okay, what are the areas of each of these faces here, just to make sure that we've got every part. You see the triangular prism here unfolded into this thing here. So we've got 3 rectangles there and 2 triangles to add up when we're doing the surface area. So, you know, if you have a cube, that's pretty easy. A cube unfolds to look like this, if you can imagine it folding up into a cube. And this one here, which is this hexahedron, which is basically like 2 triangular prisms put on top of each other. If you unfold it, you'd end up with something that looked like that. Okay, can you imagine this thing folding up, that one folding up, this one folding down, this one folding down, and you get this shape. Okay. So in working out the surface area, if we look at this deck of cards here, we wanted to know what's the surface area of the whole shape here. Drawing a net is really helpful. Okay, so for this net here, if you unfold it, so we unfold this down side, fold this side out, fold this side out, fold this one out, fold this one out here, we get this shape here. And then just label all of the sides and how big they are. So this one here would be 10, this is 1.5 centimeters, so that's 1.5, that's 1.5. You can see the little dashes on there help you with that. And then you can just add up each different area there. So the first face, this one here is 10 by 6. Number face 3 here is also 10 by 6. Okay. Face 2 is 10 by 1.5. So a little bit along there is 1.5. And face 4 here is also 10 by 1.5. and face 5 and 6 is 6 by 1.5. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to add up here. And when you do all that, you get 168 centimetres squared. So there's the basic idea behind surface area.